Now the topic is structures, passing structures as parameters to functions, or we can call that passing structure pointers to functions. So basic points are, if you take any function, let us I'm taking as a addition as a function. Okay, how to identify it as a function? By providing parenthesis, right? And we know name of the function. Before that we have to provide some data type, and this is called what? Body of the function, or we can call it as what? Block of the function. In that we will provide parameters, right? Parameters. Now if you take these type of functions and these parameters, and this we are trying to pass a structure as a parameter, structure as a parameter. Okay, now see, our idea is to provide something like this. For example, we know that yesterday we discussed about student database, right? In student database I am taking three identities, three elements. One is roll number, second one is a name, third one is, let us say, percentage. For simplicity I am taking three elements only, right? Roll is of what type? Integer type. Name is of what type? Character array. And percentage of what type? Float type. Okay, I want to pass these elements to a function to print. I mean, this purpose of this function is to print the elements. To print that elements, data to be provided from the structure. This is our idea. Okay, so for that we have to take it like this. If you take, this is a student database or student data type, how to create this? Name of the data type is student. Of course this is structure, therefore we are using strct struct keyword. Okay, in that how many members are there? One is roll number, roll number, which is of what type? Integer type. Again if you take name is an array. Let us say we are taking size of 10 elements or 10 locations, and we call this as a string. Okay, third one is what? Percentage, which is of what type? Float type. Okay, so for with this the definition of a student is completed. But for that, if you allocate the memory, what we have to do? Variable has to be created. So for that I am taking a variable called record is my variable, record. Okay, so in that record, record is a variable of what type? Just now we just created a student, that is record is simple nothing but what are the details? Rows and columns are nothing but what? Details. If you take a timetable, and this timetable contains rows and columns, right? In this Monday, period 1, period 2, period 3, and so on, like this. Now this itself is called, this entire row we call them as what? Record. This is not necessary, but for the sake of simplicity we are taking record. Okay, record is of what type? Student type. And student is of what? User defined data type, and therefore we have to use a struct keyword. You see, whenever we are using this student, we have to provide a structure, but it is not mandatory. We will see how we can eliminate this using struct keyword again and again. Okay, for this time, record is a variable which is of student data type. As student is user defined, we have to use a struct. So whenever I create this variable called record, then automatically what will happen? Memory will be allocated, right? So under record is of what type? Student type. So what are the members in that student will be applicable here. All these numbers will be applicable. What is the name of this variable? Record. And record has how many members? 3 members. One is what? A roll number or roll. Second one is what? An array for name. And third one is what? Percentage. Now tell me, what is size of this record? Size of record is nothing but what? Sum of all these members. Int take 4 bytes, Name take 10 bytes because character one character take 1 byte, therefore we have 10 locations, 10 bytes. Percentage is of what? Float type, therefore 4. So 10 plus 4 plus 4, which is 18 bytes. 18 bytes of memory will be allocated for a variable record. Now in this I want to provide the names. Now see, I want to store the roll number in this location as 1, 2, 3. How to provide that? Very simple. What is location? This location is roll. This location is what? Roll. This location is what? Name. This location is what? Percentage. Okay, percentage. So I want to provide 1, 2, 3 in this location. Therefore, how to access that? In the previous class we already discussed how to access the members, right? So in that I am taking the location is a roll, okay, whose role it is? Record variable, right? Record. See, record role. Therefore, record. So dot operator is used to access the members, right? So role is member, variable is record. Record dot role is equal to 1, 2, 3. If this is the thing assignment, then 1, 2, 1, 2, 3 will be settled in a variable role, location role of a record variable. Same way, if I want to provide name as RAM, then what will happen? RAM is a string, will be settled in a name. Whose name it is? Record name. Okay. Same way, percentage, if I want to provide like this, 89.4, let us say, percentage. Whose percentage it is? Record dot percentage. Okay. This is how we will provide the elements as assignment. But the thing is, all these elements to be passed as a function. Now I am taking a dummy function, something like this. We are taking a function, func function, where this function is just to display purpose only, and it won't return anything. Therefore, we are taking a void. Okay, so this function takes some input. Okay, meaning parameter has to be received. So what is the parameter I am taking? I am taking one. I will take some parameter as detail. Okay, detail should be of what type? You see, we are trying to pass record as an input, record as a parameter to this function, record as a parameter to this function. Okay, record as a parameter to this function. So as record is a student data type, record is a student data type, the same way detail should be of a student type only. Okay, student. But student is what? User defined, therefore we have to use what? Struct. Good. So while passing this record, then what are the elements in the record? Whatever the elements in the record, all will be copied into detail. Okay. So detail elements will be copied into detail. In this, if I want to print something like what is a roll number, then I will take roll number. Roll number is equal to, roll number is of what type? Integer type. Therefore, I have to use a percentage d. Comma. Now tell me where I have to, what I have to print? I have to print a roll. Whose roll? Now it is detail roll, because we already passed the input to details. Therefore, all the elements what we passed will be under detail. Therefore, whose value? Roll. Whose value it is? A detail value. Okay. Same way, if I want to print name, printf percentage yes, let us say name is equal to percentage yes. Yesterday we discussed percentage yes stands for what? To want to print strings, we use a percentage yes. Okay, comma name, whose name it is? Detail name. Okay, something like this. Okay, now we'll continue with taking an example program.